fight between students at Armstrong High School led to an e-learning day this week. Robbinsdale School District administrators spent Thursday investigating what led to it. On Wednesday, a fight broke out between several students toward the end of the school day. Staff intervened. Plymouth police also responded. The Armstrong principal sent out a letter to parents saying that the incident will be thoroughly investigated and that the school will follow discipline guidelines. Armstrong staff were also made available for student support. There was a heavy law enforcement presence in a quiet Plymouth neighborhood after a carjacking led to a rollover crash on Wednesday afternoon. The incident stemmed from a carjacking in Minneapolis. The suspect fled from police, who lost contact with the vehicle in Brooklyn Center. The suspect then drove to Plymouth, where he hit a berm and crashed. Police temporarily blocked off 26th Avenue west of Highway 169 following the incident.
All of a sudden I hear the sirens and I was like, what's going on? And then there's this big crash and the car came right down the road and smacked went through here, and it rolled.
Scary. I was just glad that there were no walkers, no joggers. The kids didn't get off the bus. So I was really worried about that.
The driver of the vehicle was taken to the hospital for evaluation. He'll be booked into jail upon his release. May and June are typically the busiest months for home sales. This past month showed just how much the market has picked up. In the Twin Cities, the number of new listings increased 20% in April compared to the previous year. Locally, listings were up nearly 10% in Plymouth, up 18% in Brooklyn Park, and 21% in Maple Grove. The median sales price for homes rose 4% to $385,000. More than 61 million people in the U.S. are living with disabilities, but less than 1% of those people have a service dog. As Kevin Miller reports, a New Hope agency is hoping to connect new people with a lifelong helper.
Clean up.
Her name is Yoko.
Yay, good girl.
The dog, that is.
Tug. Yes, good girl.
Her trainer,
Close.
Savannah Hervig, is getting her ready for a labor of love.
She is a happy girl. She'll make a client very happy. She loves to work, which is why she is on the track to become a mobility dog.
At Can Do Canines in New Hope, there's a full pack of pups on the way to help someone with disabilities.
We serve several different types of disabilities. We train them specifically for a client as to what their particular needs are, and these dogs just fundamentally change their lives. We hear it every single day.
Button. Yes.
The organization is hosting an open house this Saturday to show off their pups and see some new faces.
We have clients here with their dogs to talk to people who might be interested in getting a dog. We have volunteers here who can talk to potential volunteers about what it's like. We have demonstrations, so it's a very casual way to come and learn about us.
Tug. Yay, good girl.
They're also looking for new volunteers.
People who can come in and help us raise and train these wonderful dogs, whether it's for a few days at a time or whether it's for a year at a time or anything in between.
Yay, good girl.
If you're stopping in, the only pressure to perform is on dogs like Yoko.
It's not a high pressure situation at all. Usually when they come here and they get to meet some of our clients or get to meet some of our volunteers, they often become engaged in the organization, maybe in a very small way, maybe in a really big way.
Tug.
And that's what our hope is. Just come and learn about us.
Yes, good girl.
The Can Do Canines open house is on Saturday, May 18th from noon to 2. We'll have more details at ccxmedia.org. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office is hosting an open house in Brooklyn Park this weekend. Visitors will get to see some rather unique items. The Sheriff's Office recently took 660 pounds of confiscated firearms to a steel foundry and had them melted down. The guns were used in robberies and other various crimes. The foundry turned those firearms into 11 bricks, each representing 50 guns. Those bricks will be on display at the county's patrol headquarters in Brooklyn Park Saturday.
Yeah, it's nice that they're off the streets and they won't harm anyone. They're out of the hands of criminals. And then it's nice that we're able to memorialize that and show it to people that we're taking these guns off the street, we're destroying them, and in the interest of public safety.
Saturday's open house goes from 10 to 2. Coming up this weekend, a showcase of all the sounds the Perpich Art School has to offer. I introduce you to one band playing at the Soundworks concert this Friday.
So our next song has a lot more pep in the step of it, and It's called Hanging on the Telephone by Blondie.
Some songs you may have heard before. Performed by up-and-coming Perpich talent.
Learning how to work with other people in music is something that I haven't done before coming here.
Mina, Kate, and Audrey are 3 parts of Au Revoir Teeth. And Ryan makes the ensemble a quartet.
We picked ours, and so we're all friends, so we wanted to play together.
Together, they got to try new things.
I haven't really played drums or bass a whole lot before, so it's just kind of what the songs need, and that's always fun to do, to learn something new.
I kind of took this as an opportunity to play the tambourine mostly.
The performance comes together this weekend at the Soundworks 4 concert.
It's just fun to see young local artists. You see a lot of different music, and you see a lot of different genres and new stories told. I mean, that's what music is stories.
This is Crazy Cowboy.
Au Revoir Teeth is also performing its own original song. It took them about a month to craft.
So I really wanted to do a country song, and we thought it would be funny to make something really, really absurd.
You can check out their final concert Friday night at 7. It's free and open to the public in Golden Valley at Perpich Arts High School's Performance Hall.